just about the DHL is just about sold out, you know, other than the suites. Just your thoughts on the support and then also the significance for you, the North-South derby.
Yeah, look, I think the North-South derby is arguably one of the biggest derbies in the world, I'd say. And the ticket sales clearly shows that the public's clearly very, very excited for the game. And I think where both teams are at the moment in the campaign, it's really going to be an exciting game. The Bulls will be really up for it. We'll be up for it. And I mean, for us as professionals, this is exactly why you play the game. Play games such as this at your home stadium in front of your people. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting.
People will look at you guys and see a team decimated by injuries. I mean, very clearly, I think key personnel and even a guy like Moerat, where almost the scrum was almost a go-to player for you guys. So, I mean, just how do you feel like, you know, a guy like Moerat's sort of absence might impact on the team from a set face point of view? And then just your thoughts on all the injuries and how you guys can overcome it.
Yeah, I think we've been really unfortunate with all the injuries, especially around the timing of it. I think we've got about 8 to 9 players out at the moment, and those are really key players for us. And as you mentioned, I think Neta's going to be sorely missed. But in the same breath, I think a guy like Sazi is really hungry to play. He's getting this opportunity, and we all know the quality that he has. So I'm really excited to see what he can come up with. But also within saying that, I think the coaches have done really well in nurturing the depth within the squad. I mean, Yuri Mati is really a quality player. You know, you can't really compare the two, Mane and Yuri, but they all, or both of them, they really bring their own qualities. And within saying that, I think Yuri is also very, very excited for this game. He's fairly young still, so I'm pretty sure this is a game he dreamed about playing since leaving school and starting his professional career.
Dawie, just your thoughts on, you know, I suppose one always focuses on what you have, you know, not what you don't have, but are you confident that, you know, you will be able to get that transition play still that you guys rely on?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like Salmaan said, I think anyone that's in the Stormers squad is good enough to play for the Stormers. You know, so it's yeah, we train in the same way. We've got the same mindset. So, but each guy will bring something different to the game. You know, so but yeah. We will focus on a guy like Yuri's strengths, you know, what he brings to the game, and also, you know, like Sazi or anyone new that comes in, you know, they're allowed to play their game and what's comfortable for them. But yes, confident that we can play the way we want to play.
Just Dawie, just on the coaching side, if guys have gone back to 5-3 split, is it because of the Leinster sort of, I don't want to say disaster, but injury, because you call it a disaster, because it does play off sometimes.
Yeah, look.
But is that the reason why you've gone to 5-3, just for that cover?
Yeah, also Dan Duke, coming back from a long injury, so you know, we don't expect him to go 80 minutes, so we have to manage his injury coming back. So then we already know we've got one sort of player that can't go the full 80, and if you then only have two players backs on the bench, yeah, you can get yourself a little bit in trouble. And then Blommer gives us cover in two different positions. Yeah.
Salmaan, I think back to the Sharks game in December, where you found yourselves behind in the game. Just that sold out noise in this stadium brought you guys back just when they sort of looked to be kicking on. Just what's that meant to the team, and what does it mean to the team going into tomorrow? And also, it will be your last game here until April, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, look, I think talking about the Sharks game in December.
The Sharks game in December.
Obviously it was a very close game, and for us to be able to win that game was was really great for our campaign and for the rest of our season. But for our morale in particular, it was really welcomed and exceptional. And we'd like to carry that momentum into this game. And it clearly shows that, you know, any team that plays at home and has the home crowd behind them, it does make a difference. But at the end of the day, you need to play. You can't just bank on your supporters and your crowd to carry you through the last 10-15 minutes of the game. And you need to show heart. And I think against that Sharks team, we showed heart. And I promise you, in tomorrow's game, that's exactly what we're going to need.
And just something more on that. In the week, Emrys, what we spoke about silencing the Stormers crowd, the DHL Stadium crowd. It's probably going to be at the start of the game. You're going to have to try to silence them just to get that first blow in. Do you see that as one of the crucial elements of the game?
Look, a game of rugby can go anyway. Sometimes you get a very good start, sometimes you don't. But it's all about how you respond to that. I mean, any team goes out to get a fast start, to get an excellent start, but sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way, and it's about adapting. And look, we want to go out there and give the first blow. And likewise, the Bulls, they would want to do that as well. But I think it's a massive opportunity, and not so much pressure. I think it's a massive opportunity for this group of players. We spoke about the injuries we have, hence why it's such a massive opportunity for us. We're in front of our home crowd playing against a quality Bulls team. This is what it's made of, and yeah, really excited.
Dawie, interessante ding wat Dawie gesê het, toe jy uiteindelik daai lang wenstreek hier by die huis verloor het. Ek weet julle gaan nie môre in om te gaan verloor nie. Maar net wat beteken daai wenstreek teen die Bulle vir julle? Dis dalk nie iets waarop julle so seer fokus nie, maar baie mense weet dit en die Bulle weet dit ook. Jake White het dit ook al genoem. Wat beteken daai fortress?
Ja, ek dink is geen mens dalk 'n bietjie conference, jy weet dat jy was al in 'n situasie waar jy teen die ouens gespeel het en jy het 'n manier gekry om die game te wen, jy weet, so ons het eintlik eerlikwaar nog die week nie daaroor gepraat nie, jy weet, ons het nie oor wedstryde gepraat in die verlede teen die Bulle nie. Daar's dalk een of twee goeders wat ons kon geleer het uit vorige games uit nie, maar ook geleer het, maar ja, ek dink soos Salmaan gesê het, om by die huis te speel, jy weet, dit gee so 'n bietjie meer energie, jy weet, en ons weet ons gaan sekere oomblikke in die wedstryd moet wen om die einde die resultaat te kry, jy weet, so wat ook al in die verlede gebeur het, dit bly daar, so hier is 'n nuwe game en 'n nuwe challenge, is amper al 'n nuwe groep ook vir ons, jy weet, spelers wat 'n geleentheid kry, so ja, ek dink ons sien dit as 'n hele nuwe game.
En dan dit gaan bietjie koeler wees môre as vandag, maar daai 2 uur afskop, dink jy julle het genoegsame voorbereiding sodat julle terug van Lensdraf in sulke hitte gekry om 'n 2 uur afskop?
Ja, ek dink dit was redelik warm laasweek toe ons geoefen het, die week ook, so ja, ek dink dit gaan maar vir al twee spanne redelik taai wees by tye. Ja, dit is 'n warm tyd van die jaar en ek dink die stadium, veral met so baie mense, weet, die temperatuur mag dalk sê 25, maar dit is redelik warm in die kooppot, so maar ja, ons is reg vir daai hitte, ja.
Dawie, ons het nou nog nie die Bulle se span gesien nie, maar dan sien nou hulle kies vir Willie op loskakel, en wat sal jy verwag? Hoe sal dit verander?
Kyk, ek dink Willie, baie van sy spel is amper al van daai posisie, weet, al speel hy heel agter, hy kry homself aan daai posisie waar hy first receiver is, weet, as mens dit so kan stel. So ek dink wat hy baie goed doen is hy het 'n baie goeie gevoel vir spasie, weet, so hy kan spasie optel en hy sit spelers in spasie, weet, so ek dink as Willie Vlaar speel, sal verwag ons dat hulle redelik die bal wil skuif, jy weet, en dan weet vir hom ook, weet hy, dis sy natuurlike game en hoe hy wil speel, ja.
Jy weet vir ons die net hier oor die beserings byvoorbeeld, want daar is probleme met Ronel en Sabelo.
Ja, Sabelo het 'n kyk, so hy is hopelik volgende week terug. Rohan het 'n redelike skouerbesering, so ek dink hy die spesialis gaan sien, so ons wag net nog om te hoor van hom. Hy gaan ook 'n rukkie uit wees. Ja.
En Snyman is daar.
Ja, Snyman het sy hand gebreek, ja. So hy behoort terug te wees as ons Scarlets en Ulster op daai toer gaan, ja.
Wat is ons voetbal? Mani versie.
Mani sal ook weer die spesialis moet sien in die Kaap, so ons moet net seker maak wat daar moet gebeur, ja. So ek sê seker oor Mani se tydstuur, ja.
Sure.
Just on personally for Salmaan, you've had about 6 or 7 good games now. The Creek was warm-up game in December. Just what's it like playing every week now, getting better, stronger, and obviously playing the Bulls tomorrow. I mean, that's going to test you playing against probably, well, at this stage, it's probably Jay van Heerden or Reinhard Ludwig because Ranuk is out. So just that challenge of playing the Bulls and, getting that form of 6, 7 games under your belt.
It's really pleasing to be back and playing week after week. I wouldn't say I'm where I'd like to be yet. Still a far way off, I think. But that's the beauty of playing each week. You have another opportunity to get better the next week, and that's why you train throughout the week to get better. And hopefully, when it comes this weekend tomorrow, hopefully I can be on form and have a relatively good game, and then build it from there. And I think I spoke about the North-South derby earlier. It's always special. Whoever you play against, whoever they select, it's always a massive game.
Ja, Dawie, net vir 'n vraag van Steven se vraag, net gepraat van die beserings. Die beseringsupdate van Damien en Sasha, wanneer kom hulle terug? Is daar datum met hulle?
Ja, ek dink ook so naby aan die Scarlets Ulster.
Die toer.
Ja, dalk voor of dalk net na die toer. Ja, so ja, hopelik is hulle terug in daai periode, ja.
Baie dankie.
Ja.
Cool. Are we good? There don't seem to be any questions on Zoom, so I think we're done, guys. Wait, hold on. Ashfaq Mohammed. Of course.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Yes.
just for Jake Mikey.
Okay, go for it, Ashfaq.
How's it, Dawie and Salmaan? Salmaan, the last 2 games obviously have been a bit difficult for you guys, but whenever you play the Bulls, almost like you guys grow another arm in a leg. Obviously, there's a lot of VC in this game, but what is it about the Bulls that really get you guys going? Because you've got so many injuries, backs to the wall, but you just always seem to produce a performance against it.
I think it's obviously the rivalry, and yeah, I mean it dates back more than 100 years, and that in itself means a lot. And yeah, for each player, you especially if you're from Cape Town or Pretoria, you grow up dreaming about playing this game. And for us playing at home, it's going to be really special. Likewise for the Bulls, a lot of their players are from Cape Town, and we all know the Bulls, they've got a massive supporting base in Cape Town. So I think the rivalry always gets the best out of both teams.
And just in terms of the lineup battle, Salmaan, you guys obviously don't have JD Schikkeling. They don't have Ruan Okia, and Elrich was also a lineup jumper for him. How do you see that going? I know maybe the last few games has been a bit up and down in terms of winning the lineups and the options you guys take. You feel confident that it will go smoothly tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we had a great week of training. Yeah, we reviewed those past 2 games on tour, and it obviously wasn't up to standard and the way we regard our set pieces. But like I said earlier, it's yet another opportunity to prove ourselves and to show what we can do. We know the quality that we have, and likewise the quality that the Bulls have. They will be a proper line-out team. I mean, Andries Becker is a was a world-class rugby player. He's from Cape Town, played for the Stormers. He knows how things work over here. So they will be very well prepped, and they will be very well organized. So we're really excited about the challenge that's coming tomorrow.
And just one for Dawie. Wansile Similani, I felt the few times he has played, he's looked quite sharp and good footwork and and getting past the first defender. Obviously, he came from the Bulls also, so there's a bit of a point to prove from his side, but also the opportunity for him to showcase his talent for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I think his last few games for us has been great. So I'm actually really happy for him. He's playing some good rugby, and again, it's a great opportunity for him. So like Salmaan said, it's a big game. So for him to play for us this weekend is going to be special. And yeah, I mean, he did play at the Bulls for a season or two. So and he looked quite excited to get going against some of his old mates.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ashfaq. JP is next, yeah.
Dawie, you guys have been really successful against the Bulls, as we all know. Just in terms of focusing on them and the things that they did wrong, that you did right, to get the success, how much time do you spend with that, and also give space for improvement or for different tactics? How do you see that?
I think you have to get the balance right, so you obviously look at what they do, but also where we are as a team, so I think how we're playing at the moment and what we're doing well and can do better is different than a season or two ago, so almost this week was a lot about us and what we want to do, but also then what the Bulls bring. They're also evolving as a team. So they've obviously worked on a few areas that we've picked up over the last couple of months. So there will be different challenges in different areas. So we sort of try to see what they will bring, what's their strengths at the moment, and if there's opportunities we can take from those.
Okay, perfect. Salmaan, and then the breakdown, I think when you look at international rugby as well as the investing, there's a very dynamic breakdown happening. The role of the breakdown tomorrow between the two teams, because obviously getting the ball quick, playing quick, it's going to be a threat to the opposition. How do you see that, and how did you guys prep for that?
Yeah, I think we all know that the breakdown is becoming more and more important in the modern day game. I think it's probably the if not the most important aspect of the game these days. You can't do anything with slow ball, and vice versa. When you're on the opposite end of the ball, you want to slow down the ball. You don't want the opposition to have quick ball. And in terms of the Bulls, they've got proper poachers. So we're going to have to be on our game, and yeah.
Okay, thanks, James. Good luck.
Thanks, JP. Last question is from Herman. Yes, Herman.
Thanks, Mike. Just a quick one, Dawie. Obviously, big game for Yuri Mattia at fly half, especially probably with Mani now out injured for a while. Just your views on him. What does he bring differently to the table compared to Mani? Just a quick one.
Yeah, look, I think Yuri's been sort of in the background and really been working hard. He's got a few games, against Leicester Tigers last year, Northampton, and in Harlequins this year as well. So, and I think Sharks away last year in Durban, we actually, he really played well. So I think it's a great opportunity for him. So he's been studying and working hard and really trying to pick up how we want to do things. He's got great work ethic, but quite different players. I think Yuri's probably a bit more tactical, where Mani's more instinctive. So that's probably the big difference between the two. But in saying that, both has sort of elements to their game, which brings X factor. So, very excited for Yuri to get going.
Great, thank you.
Cool. Thanks so much, everyone.